Welcome back to episode 3 of the SportsNow podcast, formerly known as the Champions Corner. We changed because we felt like it.
That's
Anyway,
right.
That was awesome. So,
Honestly,
yes,
the name sucked. The name sucked.
okay, all right, just great
the
start.
name was awesome.
Great start. But this is a very, very important day on the Sports Now podcast. We have our first guest star in history. And it's a very important day for him to be guest starring on this because it is my dear friend Matt Walker's birthday. Everyone give Matt a very happy birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday card. Here you go. You can have it.
Any
you.
words for the birthday boy?
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all that. I'm humbled to be here.
Going Outback
I-
Steakhouse.
Going Outback Steakhouse after this. It's gonna be electric.
Real.
Oh, that just sounds amazing.
Honestly, I'm jealous.
Matt's one of our dearest friends.
Thank you for saying that.
Seems like I've known Matt Walker since I was 5 years old.
It seems I've known him since what? I was 8, 7 or 8.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe anything you say, Matthew, so it's okay.
How do you not believe me with the mustache?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You actually, everyone, look at Matthew's beautiful mustache. You can tell it's real. Real.
It's pretty real, but today we're gonna go into some rankings as well as talk to Matt Walker about some things.
Yeah. So honestly, I've always appreciated a man that could step up to be a leader. To lead
Mhm.
11 people in a fantasy football season is not easy work.
Yeah,
And
it's not.
Matt is our beautiful and sexy and lovely league manager in our most important league that I am in, the league
Thank
where
you.
all four of us are in. And I am a second time. This is the second year I am being a league M, but I just have a couple questions for the GOAT himself, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
What's the motivation behind being a league M? I'm curious what sparked you taking the lead all those many years ago.
Well, I was a child at the time and I was a part of a corrupt fantasy football league. There were a lot of cheats. So a man with integrity had to come up, take the title for himself and cultivate a better league culture.
And I think that's exactly what you did.
Beautiful.
What's the year this year in Mace? Is it 8 or 7?
It feels like a lifetime. Yeah, but at the same time, every year flies by. So
That's true. That's the funny thing about time. It
yeah,
just keeps going. That
so true.
is amazing. I love to hear that. And what's your favorite part about being the league manager?
Um, the people, the people,
The
they make
people. I like that.
make it all worth it.
That's very humble, honestly. I like that. What's your favorite like interactions to have just in the group talking smack or like in person talking smack? Like what's the form? I know Matt Walker needs to, let out some steam, let those
Mm.
people know that he's League M, talk your smack. Make that punishment.
You got to let them know. Chirping's always good. I always love the big draft order reveal.
That's huge. That's my
Right.
favorite moment. I love to see John get a really crappy pick every year. It's great. Makes my day better.
I don't think
He
it's one
perseveres.
bad pick every year.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson is amazing though.
I mean, pick 12 is not a bad pick in our draft. That's the pick John got.
Get a grip.
Okay. Well, I got pick 9. I would argue my pick is worse than yours.
Honestly, you have the worst pick in the draft but you know what? I
Let's
think
start Jonathan Taylor.
you're gonna shock the world. You're gonna take that pick 9 and shove it up everyone's throat or down
Mhm.
everyone's throat. I'm sorry.
By taking T.
And-
Higgins.
in our other league, I have pick 4, which is a pretty good pick in my eyes.
Yeah, not until I steal your pick because I'm pick 3. So
Oh, are you?
I am pick 3.
Yeah. Who are you taking?
I have no idea actually. I hope
Brees Hall or CeeDee Lamb.
CD Lamb, to be real. I'm a big
Lamb.
CD Lamb lover this year.
Actually, who's going for?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I don't know who's fallen to 4.
Tyreek
Oh fuck,
Hill?
Matt's 4, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
you're 4 in our draft. Okay.
Depends on if it's RB heavy or receiver heavy. So,
True. Matt, who's been coming to you a lot?
I've been getting Brees Hall a good amount, but then Brees Hall can also go like second or third.
True. I sometimes end up with Brees Hall. Brees Hall's a weird pick this year.
Mm-hmm.
he should be pick 12, but that's my argument. So.
Actually,
I mean, I
Oh my gosh.
I actually get Kelsey a lot in my drafts. I like
Mr.
that.
Travis.
Embarrassing.
I love Kelsey. Yeah.
Travis or Jason?
Jason. Yeah,
I
I'm
just wanted to
drafting. I'm
clarify.
drafting. I'm drafting a center in our offensive line.
Who is
league.
retired?
He's retired.
Just figured it was worth the clarification.
Yeah, thank you, John. Thank you, John. Does
Griff.
anybody else have any questions for Mr. Sexy League Manager?
No, I've talked to him enough.
Wow.
How do you deal with all the
Wow.
demands of the people and not go crazy?
It's tough. It's tough. It's difficult.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
everyone's yelling at you in the chat.
everyone's yelling at me from all angles, but you
Uphold
know,
this, do this.
uphold this, veto that, but you know, cool heads always prevail.
I like that. I like a man that will never crack under pressure because he's that cool. I like that.
No.
So
Matthew, do you think you can relate to that sentence right there? Will you not crack under this year's pressure? I don't think you've won a playoff game yet.
Wow.
What are you going to do this year to make sure
I have won a league.
a fucking useless league that I was in Flagstaff with. Come on now. This is the league that rocks because this is the league that John has 2 rings in and
Don't say it. There was 10 legitimate people in that league.
No.
What?
No.
You're not calling those people legitimate?
No, because they kind of sucked at fantasy football.
Well, guess what? I still won. So,
Oh, wow.
I mean, we've had
Hey,
people.
do you see the rings that John's holding up though? I don't think you have
Yeah,
any in this
Griffin,
one.
There's
Griffin,
2 of them.
we've had people in our leagues that sucked before. Does that mean
No,
their
that's not true. We've
rings
always
not
had.
to-
Actually, I think every single person in our league has always been competent. Like I think they can compete for a title every year. Let's get into if we agree or disagree with the people.
Yeah, let's not be so what's the word? Neutral, because that's boring. So
neutral.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're gonna take some hot takes? Okay, for
Oh
sure.
my gosh.
I don't know if they're hot, but I think Anthony Richardson in the top I don't know, 10 is a little insane.
Okay, hold on.
Really?
Hold
Top
the phone.
10 is insane.
You're telling me that you would rather take Jordan Love?
Bro, he played 4 games.
The amount of
He was
my
kind of
god,
a beast, though.
yeah, every
Yeah.
game he was a monster.
Yeah, so was Joshua Dobbs.
Not every game, but
Not every game.
he had a nice little run there.
Yeah, and so did Richardson.
Shout out Dobbs.
Okay, I
honestly.
think Anthony Richardson is a bit high at 5. I will give you that.
I mean,
I would take Stroud and Burrow over him for sure.
I would
Yeah,
take
get me-
Stroud, Burrow, Prescott, Murray, Love, and that's probably where that ends.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'd probably take Prescott over him too.
I'm not taking Love. I think Richardson's at 5. Honestly.
Love probably not, but
I think Jordan Love actually is overrated, and I loved him last year, but I don't like his receiving core. Honestly, they're kind of smelly. I feel like Watson gets hurt all the time.
He has 2 receivers that are going to have over 200 fantasy points this year.
interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting take for sure.
It's not really a take. It's going to happen because Christian Watson had over 100. And then who's the other guy that they have?
Oh, he doesn't even know the other receiver. Why do I need to why?
Well, the guy-
How can we believe John?
The other one did a lot better than Christian Watson.
It's Jalen Reed.
Yeah, it's Jaden.
Oh, so now you know his name.
Wow.
So
I don't think it is Jaden. Hold on.
I'll look.
I mean, I'll say you did mispronounce some names in the last episode, Griffin.
Oh, that sounds 100%
but
correct.
it was just, I think it was Rashi Rice. I think you were saying Rashid Rice. Rashid Rice.
Rashid Rice.
I'll
Yeah.
find him. Okay.
I'll find him first.
I'm looking
we're-
too fast.
We're not supposed to be on receivers yet, John.
Well,
This is important.
Oh, there's.
it's-
Oh,
there's
shoot. It is
Jaden.
Jaden.
Oh,
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I
5'11",
know.
187.
Wow.
oh, it's too easy.
All right. That's fair. Anyways, yeah, Love is overrated in the sense that he's like 12. He's not top 10.
Interesting. Definitely peculiar.
Yeah, give me Anthony Richardson over Love every single day, actually.
Dop.
I agree.
I agree with
Thank you.
Dop. Or no, I don't. I agree with this gal, Carabelle.
I would also
This guy.
Richardson over Love.
9.
Thank you, Matthew.
I'm
I
kind of
do gotta say, I'm gonna be
Give me
real with you.
Love.
I don't know why Justin Herbert is ranked that low.
Because he's terrible.
He's not a terrible quarterback.
Andy has a foot injury that's going to linger the entire season.
Oh, well, I did not know that.
Oh, he's a 16. Yeah, that kind of makes sense
He's
actually.
got a plantar fascia injury, which is on the bottom of your foot. Ouch.
Ouch.
So yeah, not only is he mid and he's lost all his receivers, but he's also injured.
Let's look at the worst quarterback on here.
I don't think he's
What do they have at the
mid.
bottom? Daniel Jones.
That's
Yeah,
real.
I think he's way too high. He should be 32, but I guess this list.
Yeah, when you're
goes
watching
far.
Daniel Jones
Doesn't
in
go to
preseason
32.
and he throws a pick in his own end zone, that's insane, you know? Daniel Jones stinks. I used to be a believer, but now he sucks. Also, Jared Goff at 20 makes no sense.
You think it should be higher?
Absolutely. He finished top 10 last year.
Yeah,
did he?
I think he should be a bit higher.
Give
as
me
well.
Goff over actually no.
Over
I
who?
take that back. I was
Oh.
gonna say Rodgers, but then I take that back.
Hmm.
Because Rodgers has
Oh, Goff is 8.
I told you he was top 10.
Wow.
He was above Mahomes.
We
Wow,
gotta-
look at
we got-
Jordan Love top 5, but
We got a
apparently
fact checker.
you know,
here.
no, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah, but Jordan Love kind of smells.
Let's take a look at Anthony Richardson.
Well, he got hurt.
I
so-
know, I'm kidding.
Oh wow, look at Dobbs. He's above him. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, Dobbs finished 30th overall. That's actually better than I would have guessed.
Well, he
Yeah,
played.
honestly,
he played
he had-
football, so
He had one of those games. Like he had a game where he just threw like
Oh,
4
this is
picks and lost a
overall.
fumble.
Confused why I was getting blended in. Here we are.
yeah.
Joshua Dobbs at 20.
Okay. Nice.
Kyle Allen. Anyway, I don't even know why. I'm
Nathan
looking at
Nathan Peterman.
The
is
goat.
above
Nathan
him.
Peterman.
Did Nathan Peterman play last year?
No.
Well, he must have because he wouldn't be on this. if he
Actually,
didn't.
no, you're
Yeah.
right. Maybe he did.
Yeah, he wouldn't be on this if he didn't.
He must have
Tim
played
Boyle.
like one game or something.
Tim Boyle, Nathan Peterman. He
So
Yeah,
Negative
but no,
point.
no. He wouldn't have to be on this list because I feel like,
oh wait, 0.
yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Skylar Thompson played.
he got negative 0.4, bro.
Yeah, he got negative 0.4. That was his final season stats. Well, I think in order to be in this list, you have to be like.
Bro should have just not played, I guess.
Bro should have just stayed at home.
Stayed at home on the couch
I don't know.
for sure.
Honestly, I gotta call it out, Matt. Your background's amazing. Gotta say, you got the
Thank
whole team
you.
behind you. You know, someone's gotta call
Yeah.
that out.
I'm sure they're gonna truck
Thank you.
you.
I appreciate that. You know, Matthew's got the Northern Lights going. I like that.
That's right. I was looking for some other ones, but I haven't done this one yet. So
Yeah, shout out the Northern
But
Lights.
also, I have another take to drop.
okay.
What's that?
It's not gonna be a favored take.
Okay.
Yours usually aren't. Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Oh,
Josh
Josh at
The
one.
one across the board.
I don't know if he's one across the board in the sense that
And losing Diggs has no effect.
He is fire, but
That
yeah, I would honestly
Yeah.
pick. Oh,
he lost Diggs and Davis, so
I mean, I love getting Josh Allen. Don't get me wrong, but like, part of me wants to put Mahomes over him in fan. I think Mahomes is going to be a fantasy
I love
guy
Hurts.
this year.
I love Hurts and Mahomes.
Well, Mahomes got a bunch of targets.
Yeah, like Mahomes actually has people that know how to catch.
Who finished number 1 last year?
so here's the
Uh,
Bills receiver.
I mean, Josh Allen did.
Josh Allen finished number 1.
I
Khalil
believe
Shakir
so.
and Keon Coleman are his receivers now. So just
Yeah, like I think the fantasy people are really banking on the fact that he's just going to run for a lot of touchdowns and yards, which that's the same reason with Jalen Hurts, but at the same time,
Mhm.
he does not have targets.
give me. Why does it keep highlighting like stuff above it? Stop, you chicken.
You chicken.
So
That's
I would
just- that's
take
just how
I would
computers
take
work,
all
or-
of these guys before Josh Allen.
What is your
All
thing? What's
those
up?
guys, you take all
Before
those for
before
Josh
Allen, what?
Yeah.
I
You're
love
you're
Why?
crazy.
What
Dude,
for?
honestly, get in the shot
Murray,
real quick.
bro.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
Murray.
Hold on. Shout out Big Cal
Oh.
here. Give it up for Mr. C, a
Cal.
future
Hello.
podcast member, Mr. C.
Wow.
This is what I
Wow.
am. This is what he is.
Beautiful.
He has just bought me food.
Is he gonna- Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Thank you, Mr. C.
Mr. C.
I got a delicious Powerade now. Let's go, bro.
All right, we can go to
Did you
RP.
get, did you get a McChicken?
I got a spicy McChicken.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy.
Yeah. So anyway,
McDonald's, please sponsor us.
It's funny because I never said McDonald's. I said Chick-fil-A, but I just wanted to keep rolling with it because the McChicken did sound good.
McDonald's still sponsor us.
Okay, so let's drop the hot take right now. Brees Hall is not 2.
bruh. You're
Really?
right. You're right. You're right. He's 1.
I like that, John. I like
Okay,
that.
Bijan should not be a 3, I feel like.
Dude, one person has him at 1.
Bijan, dude, a Falcons running back.
The bad man is gone. Arthur Smith has left to Pittsburgh.
Arthur Smith, what a silly man.
The Falcons can produce good fantasy players again.
Matt, you're cooking with that. That's why I'm very high.
You're banking on that, though.
So why
Don't you
low
got to bank on a
Hall?
lot of things in a season, though?
No.
I mean, I'm taking CMC and Hall over him, but
Yeah, Brees Hall without Aaron Rodgers finished 7th in the year.
Wait, go back to list, John.
Well, this is technical. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we're here.
Okay, I was seeing who they had below. Like, I'd probably draft Taylor over Robinson.
have
I
fun
would-
with that.
Yeah.
But I guess I wouldn't change that much. But
Jameer at 6 is amazing. I'm so happy that he panned out last year. So I was like,
Mhm.
oh, he's gonna be my RB2 the whole year, and then he panned out.
I don't know,
Except
probably,
when
And
David Montgomery stole all of his touchdowns at one
probably
point.
gonna end up with Barkley at 9. for my
Hey,
pick.
Barkley is a great pick when you have a solid offensive line that does wonders to a
Mhm.
running back. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
You can stay healthy.
Travis Etienne's low. I'm gonna be honest.
I think
I think-
A-Chain might be low. Is that how you say his name?
A-Chain is not 16. I can tell you that.
Achane, I don't
He's
know.
over Mixon and Josh Jacobs. Honestly.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I
Even
would
though
have-
Raheem Mustard is in that backfield, he's old.
I would honestly
How old
move
is he?
into the 10 spot.
I agree with that, John.
I want to see how old.
Mustard, I think, is either 32 or 33,
Because
which is pretty old for a running back.
Okay, he is
Yeah.
32, which is it's pretty old.
Beast, yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, he's
like-
still going to be good, but
I don't like Cook,
Yeah.
White, Mixon, or Jacobs above Achan. And I
Yeah,
think
oh,
Achan
James
and Henry
Cook
probably
is-
put up similar numbers.
James Cook is rated way too high.
James
Coming
Cook-
from a Bills fan,
James Cook does not cook.
he
James,
honestly he's great, but at the same time, he's not 10. Like, he's not
Yeah.
12.
What the fuck? Where is he?
He's top 15, but he's not 12.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I missed him. She was at 11 last year. Yeah,
I mean, I just don't.
yeah. You know
I
how
don't
that goes. You know how that goes.
I do know
All
how
right,
that
who's the
goes.
worst? Kendry Miller.
Okay, sure. I don't care really. Let's look at some other ones here.
This guy's underrated.
Zeke is still playing
Real.
football, which is awesome.
Zeke is also kind of
Zeke.
getting there.
Yeah. Well,
Matthew.
You
do
wanna-
know who this person
oh.
was?
what's up?
Honestly,
Oh,
Mr.
I don't know
G
who
didn't know who that person was either.
Yeah, I don't know who Jonathan Brooks is, so if they're new, I probably don't know them as much.
Matt, I have a take that I'm interested to hear your opinion on.
Hear it.
Is Zamir White going to finish top 15 this year?
Oh,
I think he could for sure. I mean,
I
he had a
love Zamir
big
White.
end of this season last season, didn't he?
He did when Jacobs was injured that whole time. I mean, Zamir White, he is the only person in that backfield. I know that says not great things because running backs like that can still suck, but his volume is insanity.
Yeah.
The Raiders quarterbacks suck. They're going to be running the ball
True.
the entire time.
And Madison is not taking his job.
Oh my God, I forgot Madison is the backup now. Yeah, no shot.
how do you guys
Madison
feel about? Sorry, go
Was
ahead.
running oh, sorry. I was just gonna say Madison was not fun to have in fantasy last year at all.
Mhm.
How do you guys feel with Derrick Henry at 10? He's old too.
I
He's
actually,
like 40, isn't he?
He's
Henry
still good
50s.
though. He's still
he's
good.
29, isn't he, John?
I think he's.
I think he's 30.
Oh, I
But-
swear to God, I think he's.
I
20,
feel like he's been in the league since I was like 8 years old.
true. Yeah, but I
Adrian
think
Peterson.
I think I would put A-Chain over Henry. Definitely, I'm gonna be real. Alvin Kamara is not 11.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
30. Yeah. Okay. January
80
4th.
million.
So
That's what he did last year.
Dude is an absolute unit.
He was
6'2",
first in yards
247.
last year.
Dude.
I mean, Derrick Henry is the like peak running back physique to have on a team, bro. He can run fast. He's giant, so no one's tackling him. He can honestly, I've seen him catch a lot too.
Who's the fattest running back?
It was Eddie Lacy at one point.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't know who the fattest would be. Probably nobody.
Probably Zeke.
Nah, I don't think he weighs more than Henry.
Well, but Henry's all muscle.
Yeah, Zeke's just kind of gross.
Just fat, just rolls. That's true. I guess Henry probably may have the most weight, but he's not. It's muscle.
You know, it's funny to really see Austin Eckler's downfall just a 1 year later is kind of crazy. I was thinking, why are you moving Trey Benson? What is going on?
He's trying to move him.
But I just it's crazy. It's crazy to see that because how does one become washed that hard? Like I'm afraid that's gonna happen to Aaron Jones because they were selected in the same draft.
Who got washed so hard I missed the name.
Eckler.
Eckler, he said.
Austin.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Austin Eckler, the thing.
Yeah. Well, the issue with him is he's really bad.
And he's
Yeah,
almost,
he's 29.
He's almost 30 too.
He also went to Western State.
Yeah, you know, like Western State.
Yeah, look at he's a fraud in his preseason game.
He's a fraud.
4 yards.
It's real.
He got 4 yards in the preseason game.
That's crazy.
Real.
I would not sleep on Austin Eckler.
You like a bit of Mr. Austin on your team, Matt?
I think he's worth like at least a bench stash.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I'm
I would
just
never put him
saying,
as a starter though.
yeah,
course.
like he was going pick 3 last year. Now he's like low end running back 3.
If he's
Yeah.
there, I definitely still
Like it's
grab him.
crazy. I did never expected a running back to dip so hard in one season.
Yeah, I guess if he's available in the final round of the draft, I'll just take him.
Okay, come on.
I mean, doesn't help that Brian Robinson's also there, and I feel like they're gonna use Brian Robinson more because he's
Brian
younger.
Robinson senior
Yeah.
or junior?
Junior.
Okay, well, I would say let's go through the running backs and see who would pick Austin Eckler over.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Brian Robinson might just be better than Austin Eckler this year.
Oh, wait, over Eckler? Those.
Yeah, who would you take?
God, he's pretty low.
Or who wouldn't you take over Eckler? I guess that would be better. Like who'd you take Eckler over?
Go down.
I would take Mostert and Brooks over Eckler.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I would take. Yeah, I'd honestly put Eckler lower.
What about
Yeah,
Gus?
I'm taking.
Gus Edwards.
He honestly does like Brooks and Mostert, and honestly, maybe Singletary should be above him.
Here's the list I would
Yeah.
take before.
Yeah, like honestly,
Austin Eckler.
I agree.
Oh my
Really?
Gibbs.
Like-
yeah, Gibson. I would not. I know you're not highlighting him, but
Oh yeah, honestly, we have to talk about Antonio Gibson.
Gibson is
sucking at least
awful.
Once a call, once an episode. Gibson's just as smelly.
I like how it's showing him preseason
He's
stats.
smelly.
So that means wait, but Eckler did play the preseason. Why is it showing preseason stats? Anyway, whatever. Let me
Yeah.
see. How did you
Shout
do?
out Gibson.
I don't even recall.
Matt, I want you to tell me who's your favorite fantasy player you've ever had on your team, and give me the year.
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, Brandon Ayuk was like he way outpunched his ADP for me last
Oh my
year.
God, Brandon Ayuk was so good last year.
He was nice.
honestly pretty much the entire Niners team was good last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Ayuk was crushing it. But I gotta say, my favorite fantasy player ever was the year I won a ring in this league. Mr. Mike Thomas is only out
Oh
of
my gosh.
oh my God, Michael Thomas when he was on that year led me to that ring. Oh my God.
All I have is bad memories of him
Yeah, I know. Michael
sitting on my
Thomas
bench and not playing every
after
single
that
year.
season. That's why I for some reason that next year I was like, I'm not touching Michael Thomas at all. Like he was going really early, but I was like, I was not going to touch him after that 1 year because I was like, knowing the Saints, they're not going to let me have 2 good seasons in a row. So
I had him last year. He ended up playing, but I traded him away to someone.
I mean, yeah, he was mid. the entire year.
Yeah, I kind of
Like,
pawned him
John,
pawned him off. I'm like, oh, he's gonna get better for
can you
sure.
look up Mr. Michael Thomas on what his stats were last year? Because it made me like so annoyed seeing that man in fantasy.
I kind of forgot he existed.
Michael William Thomas Jr.
23. He got
That's a good name.
448 yards.
Yeah, like he's so mid.
And he played-
Well, look at
10 games.
2022, 171. I guess he got injured, but
Yeah, he only played 3 games.
Yeah, but that 2019 season is gonna be unforgettable for me.
yeah, 1700.
God, dude, he
5 yards.
literally
low key a good season.
he
100
literally carried
Definitely,
this that way.
definitely low key. Good season.
108 yards a game. His average. Jeez Louise.
Matthew, what is your most favorite fantasy player ever on a team of yours?
Please say James White.
And
Oh
why
my
is it
gosh.
why is it Rex Burkhead?
I think I've only had James White like once, maybe.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause-
believe that. You traded with John all the time. You ended up with
Okay,
James
he
White at
didn't.
least
He
like
didn't have James White every single year.
I wish I did.
There,
No, John's the biggest James White truther.
maybe twice I had him because John traded away for me, and I bought into the James White fandom. That
I
John
just
has.
think that, yeah, I was about to say you just listen to
John loves James White.
He
I'm
loves
just a good
Rex Burkhead.
salesperson. I'm just a good
That's true.
salesperson. That's all.
Who's my favorite?
Get John literally selling cars, and John's gonna cook.
I'll tell you, one of my least favorite players is Dalvin Cook.
Oh my god.
He does every year I had him, he did not cook.
God, what like when he went to the Jets, he genuinely that was like the worst place for him to go ever.
He would never last a whole season, or he'd just be mid
God.
whenever I got him.
Yeah, but like
he's had good seasons, but on other people's teams.
Yeah.
So
Matt, as a Vikings fan yourself, how do you feel about Mr. Cook?
Well, I had Dalvin Cook one of his good seasons. I have nothing but fond memories of Mr. Cook.
I mean,
Honestly,
when he
yeah.
cooks, but I think he's out of the
He
kitchen.
never cooks on Matthew's team.
He's out of the
unfortunately.
kitchen right now.
Yeah, he's been out of the kitchen for a while.
So my favorite player on my fantasy team.
Ever. Any team ever. You can give me
Oh,
any
gosh.
player you've ever loved more.
Cooper Cup because you had.
I
him
was
in
gonna say
your
I
right?
did love Cup when I
Yeah.
had not last year, but the
Oh,
year before last year I
Yeah,
had him.
his nastiest season ever.
And I got him after Robert Woods.
Yeah.
After Robert Woods, and he was like the best receiver, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not even close.
That was an unfortunate year because I passed on him a couple times because I was like, oh, Robert Woods is like equally as good. And then I was like, wow, I have never been more wrong in my life.
I
Wood
actually knew
suffered.
he was gonna be good. I just gave him to Matthew.
Yeah. And he still lost the league. Was that the year was that one of the years you won, John?
I think. I don't know. I win so often, so I kind of forget.
Wow. You heard it here for but what's your only loss in the final game? It's Mr. G. It's Mr. G with Michael Thomas, baby. You can't
Wow.
beat that duo.
You're like the New York Giants, and I'm Tom Brady.
Yeah, the Eli
Honestly, that's
Manning of
kinda-
fantasy
that-
football.
That's real. I'm okay with the Eli Manning of fantasy football. I'm okay with that.
What about John's favorite player in fantasy?
Yeah,
I
John,
was
what's
just
your
about to
favorite player?
ask. I was like,
I
I
don't
thought you were
care.
just
No
gonna tell me
idea.
anyways.
Dude,
I don't care.
My team's changed so much.
I
throughout-
thought it was gonna be Matt Forte.
Matt Forte, that my first year of fantasy was why I won.
Oh
fantasy.
my god, dude! Oh my god, I'll never forget that bus like ride. John was like, Matt Forte, round 3, let me cook. I was like, this man is gonna finish dead last in our league.
I got 7th.
Yeah, but
So,
this was what
go.
I remember. You had Carlos Hyde at one point that year. That was the year you picked Zane Gonzalez in the 10th round. That was a great year of John Campbell in fantasy.
The 10th round. Dang.
I've had a lot of good picks. Like I think having DeAndre Swift the first half of last year was pretty good
DeAndre Swift was cooking for sure.
because I got him pretty low, and then he just ended up being like awesome.
Yeah, the Eagles' offensive line just makes running backs good. Look it up, Miles Sanders example.
Oh man.
Matthew
Yeah, that's
Matthew
great.
loves Miles Sanders.
I had him last year on the Panthers. Just an awful time.
I don't even know who I've had
And I
that
tried trading him
haven't
so
sold.
often to people, and I don't know if I ever got rid of him or not. I can't remember.
You
I don't.
did. I think eventually you dropped him because I was like, Matthew, he sucks.
Okay, I didn't. I wanted to at least get something for him,
Actually,
but
I don't think you did drop him. Now that I'm thinking about it,
no, I think
I
I
think
did actually.
did you? I don't know.
I think I ended up
This-
dropping him, or I gave him to someone else and they dropped him. Maybe he's yeah.
So,
He's like
John, are
2
you
points a
picking
week.
Forte as your player? That's respectable
He's
because
the
Forte.
only player I can think of that I had on a fantasy team for a long period of time.
James
Yeah,
White.
yeah. James White's got to be up there. Come on.
Oh,
James White.
I just saw an old screenshot. That's why I was scrolling on my phone for old screenshots of my teams. Jamal
Mhm.
Williams from the Lions.
Oh, that's so fair,
Dude,
dude.
that dude scored like 1 billion touchdowns.
I think he scored what? How
Oh,
many?
yeah.
20 or 17? It was like one of
Just
them.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was because you buy Williams so low because I mean, he's an RB2, but then all of a sudden he like scores 70 touchdowns.
Yeah, then it's just like the go immediately.
Yeah, and it's always funny because he always robbed Swift of every single touchdown. It was like literally like the Lions just do that with running backs. Like that happened with Montgomery this year with Swift or Gibbs.
Well, yeah, I mean Jamal Williams is a dog.
Jamal Williams is a dog. Unfortunately, I think he's the number 3 running back on the Saints right now. He's not even number 2.
Well, they'll realize that that's a bad decision by week.
I'm actually wearing Mr. Number 1. Mr. Alvin.
Wow. Even after what he did in that elevator.
Yeah, not too happy about that, but that man has won me so many fantasy games over my years that I've had him. I gotta respect.
Dude, okay.
It's important to forgive.
Yeah, it's important to realize that fantasy football, just matters.
You gotta
Yeah.
give people another chance.
Yeah, you gotta take a risk on some teams. Every team is not perfect. They got their underdogs. They got their ego players. But
I want you guys to hear this. I just found January 2nd, 2022. That's the day I won the fantasy league, and I screenshotted my team.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So my starting quarterback for that final game was Josh Allen.
Wow.
My running backs, please hold on to your seats.
But you hate Josh Allen, John.
yeah, John, you hate.
Yeah, I
Josh
thought
Allen.
Josh Allen
He did
was
throw
like
3 interceptions that game,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
and he
I
had
do
120
remember him.
passing yards.
I do remember him being
So
really
Josh
bad.
Allen sucked that game.
But he had 21 fantasy points.
wow.
God, he's just so broken, man.
He had two rushing touchdowns.
My God.
Oh, actually, I was thinking Jalen Hurts is also one of my favorite players
Jalen Hurts
that I've
is
had
so absurd.
for a couple of years. I just every week, I swear, he would start out at 2 at halftime, and then by the end of halftime, it's like 25.
Well, because he sucked so bad at throwing the ball at one point.
Then he
But
starts
and he
running it
still
like
runs
crazy.
the touchdowns. Like I'll never forget that because that game was against me that he did that. Like the 2 points at halftime, I was like, yes, another Jalen Hurts masterpiece. And then he drops 22.
Just the one guy I was happy with every single
God,
week.
it was always so.
It's just so beautiful.
It always aggravated
No.
me because I was like, this guy sucks in real life right now.
Yeah, but he just runs all the touchdowns.
I know.
What, John?
Get ready for these running backs.
Okay.
My RB1 and RB2 for the final game was Damian Harris and Rex Burkhead.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it was. Oh, that was that
Combo,
one. That was that win.
combo.
I
Didn't
remember Rex Burkhead dropped like 20, didn't he?
He got 11, but Damian Harris scored 2 touchdowns and got 17. So,
I would say I remember you were in pretty rough shape there.
and then I had Cooper Kupp and Amari Cooper, and then my tight end was Zach Ertz. My flex, my amazing flex, Mr.
Oh my God. I know
Fantasy
who it
points,
is.
Braxton Berrios.
Braxton
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God, dude. Brian was so mad that he lost that.
He had he had 2 touchdowns that game, and I believe
Oh,
his best game
nice.
before that was like 1, and it was like 1 of the year.
He got like 20 points, I believe, that game.
I believe he had 3 touchdowns that entire season, and 2 of them were that game. Yes,
John getting lucky.
that's not real.
Yes.
It's not luck. There's no luck in fantasy football.
Dude, it's all skill.
Wow, if only you saw
100% skill
It's
Oh my
skill and the gods.
to
You can-
luck. Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
tell you can tell it was the end of the season because my bench, my goodness.
Yeah, by the end of the season, everyone's just running
I
on
had
like
two,
1 foot.
yeah, I had two players that were injured and didn't play, and then I had Miles Gaskin and Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben
Oh,
Roethlisberger,
bro.
Ben
bro.
Roethlisberger.
Was that his last year?
It must have been, yeah, because he didn't play last year, so. Heck yeah. All right, we need to go through
Yeah,
tight
the wide.
end.
Oh,
Or
I
no,
thought we were
wait,
gonna do a
receivers.
receiver.
Yeah, we got to do receivers. Wow, we're yapping.
John is jumping the gun.
All right.
CeeDee Lamb at 1 is real.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so this top 10 is perfect.
Yeah, I would say I don't see anything wrong with this top 10 right now.
Olave is high. I would take Adams and Harrison over him.
Okay.
Who's high? Olave?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
yeah. It depends on how their
I
quarterback.
would take Mike Evans over Chris Olave.
What do you guys think on Drake?
I wouldn't disagree with that at all. Yeah.
You think Drake
Thank you.
London? You think Drake London will be beast this year?
God, because just if you look at Drake London will be a monster. Don't get me wrong.
Think
Captain
so?
Kirk is gonna cook.
You think?
I know,
Okay.
but oh my God, Mike Evans is so good. Even though he sometimes just randomly sucks one week in fantasy. Oh my Lord.
He will get 40 and 2, but
God, he's
surprisingly,
awesome.
surprisingly last year he was actually pretty consistent.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
what
Yeah.
a character.
the rest of this list. I mean,
Not a huge fan of Metcalf, but I mean 15's whatever.
Pittman is way too high, unfortunately.
I think Michael Pittman.
Wait,
Yes, sir.
Where's Pittman?
I think
Oh, I
he's.
see him at
I
12.
think he's fairly rated. I
Give
think.
me a Mike Evans over him, and give me Drake London over him.
I wouldn't do London. I trust.
Not London, but I would do.
Yeah, I'm nervous about
Evans.
London, honestly.
I would do
Cook.
Evans though.
Listen, Captain Kirk is gonna cook. Just you watch.
Undeniable. Of course you will.
Yeah, goaded Mister
Top 10.
Mister Top 10. Not anymore, unfortunately, because he got injured. But
I don't
No.
agree with DJ Moore being fucking that low. 22.
DJ
Yeah,
Moore is
that
gonna go.
actually That actually is really low
He
for
finished
DJ Moore.
6th last season, and his quarterback.
Yeah,
play
give me
has been
him
better.
over Waddle, Diggs, and Debo, and Brandon Ayuk, and Devontae Smith, and Collins,
You went from
and
Justin
DK.
Fields to Caleb
So
Williams.
you're
Give
putting him
me,
at 16.
yeah. Honestly, he's a top 15 receiver every year. I just don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can make the argument that Keenan Allen's there, but
Mm-hmm.
he fell.
Even then, you got a better quarterback now.
Keenan Allen was old, but I guess he's still producing. So
I don't know. I've been hearing weird, all the preseason overreactions. But like they were saying that Keenan Allen's like gained weight and is very slow.
I saw that.
That's
Tony told me
rare.
that.
really,
Tony told me that.
look at his weight. Look at his weight.
I don't know. I doubt that they've released an updated weight.
We'll click on it. Just see. Let's see what it says. Click on his
Oh,
name.
where is he?
34. Yeah.
No.
211. Yeah, no.
211.
Nah, I don't think they've updated it.
Everything else on this list, I understand. Once I get down here, I feel like it's not really worthwhile.
What do you think?
Mario Douglas sighting.
What do you think? Hopkins washed?
I mean, he's older.
sure.
He's on a Titans offense, and
I think
I think
he's kind of washed.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not. He's not going to be like Julio Jones on the Titans watch, but he's
Actually.
going to be.
What
He's
is this
not gonna
guy
be
doing
himself.
down here? What is this guy doing down
And he's
here?
not
a-
vaxxed. You have to worry about him contracting the virus every week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You remember the 2020 season having to deal with players that
Oh my God!
had
Dealing with-
COVID that week?
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that
well, that's
sucked.
why that year didn't really count. So John really has one ring.
Oh my God, John, you have the
Yeah,
same amount of
that's
rings as I
true.
do.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway,
Travis
um,
Kelce, I think, is a universally known as one.
Yeah,
Old.
I'm not gonna move him. I'm not moving him
Old,
down until
old,
the
but still fire. So
four players.
Yeah, give me everyone. No, not everyone. Give me no
Oh.
one over.
As an Arizona Cardinals fan, give me Trey McBride at 2. Um,
come
Real.
on, no.
So, and also, wow, everyone actually agrees with Mark Andrews except for Moody. But anyway,
Where is Mark Andrews?
3.
Yeah, I mean, real.
This other
Was-
ones.
Was
Sam Laporta will be the #1 scoring tight end this year.
Over
No.
Kelsey?
over Kelsey.
Really?
I don't hate that pick.
It's a bold prediction. Well,
No,
Mark
sir.
Andrews.
No.
Um, he could outpace Kelsey, I think.
I mean, he
Stays
was.
healthy.
I'm pretty sure he didn't do that well last year.
Yeah, he was injured though. He's already injured though.
Yeah, he's like a little prone.
Kincaid.
No, thank you.
He's gonna be above Ingram, don't you think?
I think they'll be about the same.
Maybe.
He'll be
Maybe.
one of the top targets on the Buffalo offense. Like,
Yeah. Well,
I mean, yeah. I think Kincaid will be
I agree
good.
with Matt fully.
give me here's my 5. Kincaid, whatever. You can swap 5 and 6. I don't care.
John, I feel like you just hate the Bills. Is what I'm hearing. Do you hate
No, I
you
don't
hate their
hate Kincaid.
defense? You
He's
don't like the
sick.
receivers.
The
You
difference
don't
between 5 and 6 isn't enough to argue about.
you don't like their defense, you don't like Josh Allen. You know, you don't like
Yeah,
the
you're a Bills
receivers.
hater, I think.
I don't like Josh
John.
Allen at 1.
Where do you put Josh Allen?
I don't know, like somewhere.
I know we just went over this, but
Just wait. 4.
4.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
it's a
sure,
little
that's
silly
whatever.
to just say that Stephon Diggs' departure has absolutely no effect.
Honestly, John, I don't hate that pick, but I'd still love
4 is
Josh
still
Allen.
an incredible season. I just don't know. I don't think he's gonna finish QB1. Sorry.
We'll have to see.
Sorry. Go ahead and cancel me.
I honestly think Mahomes.
Yeah,
will
go ahead
finish.
and cancel me.
Mahomes is definitely finishing 1. There's no doubt in my mind.
Interesting. Anyway.
yeah, he's throwing it behind the back now.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the most. They
I could see
out of
you
that.
can't see Mahomes finishing 1, John.
I could see it. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay. Anyway, Kyle Pitts. I hate that man.
I'm a Kyle Pitts hater, definitely. I think he's outside the top 10, but he does have a better quarterback.
Arthur Smith is gone.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Kyle Pitts
yeah.
is like Kyle Pitts is on the same level for me as Jake Ferguson.
Well, that's why they're ranked 9 and 10. So hey,
There you go.
Jake Ferguson.
look at that. All right,
Yeah,
let's
they're
have
like
a huge argument over kickers.
All right, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, what do you guys like? Do you guys look at anything for kickers, or
No.
just I just look at
No.
like I'm just drafting offenses basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I was
exactly
like,
what
I
I'm
don't
doing.
really care. I was like, if I get Tucker, cool.
Whoever can cross the 50 more times, that's like kind of all I judge.
The
I like the Dallas kicker a lot.
Yeah, he's
look the top kicker of most years is just a guy off waivers you don't even draft. So
Mhm.
Where do they have Reichard on this list?
What?
You're joking me. You're joking me. Will Reichard?
Oh, I think you said record. Who is that? Is that the Vikings kicker?
Yeah,
Oh,
look him up. He's
feel
a
like-
beat. He looks like he's like 14.
Will Reichard. I like how his photo is him graduating.
Oh, he's a young boy.
Yeah.
Is he still in college?
23.
I like that. 23.
Younger than you, man.
Now he is, yeah.
Shout
not-
out Matt being 24.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. He's tied for first with extra point percentage.
Wow.
Honestly,
Funny.
sounds like a great kicker.
The only kickers, whatever. That's nope. But defense, I'm curious where they have one of them ranked. Okay, we're good. They're ranked 14th. Beautiful.
Wow.
What did you think they were like 1?
I
The
know.
Bills hate is ridiculous,
I
John.
just I always hear, oh, yeah, Bills defense, good pick. Yeah, not a good pick. They're 14th. They're outside of starting tight ends or starting defenses. That's all I got.
So, you talk to a guy and you think he can't get more of a Bills hater if he tried, and then he tries
Yeah.
and succeeds.
Well, yeah, the Bills are outside the starting defenses, and people say that they're a good draft pick.
I don't really care. I'm like, oh, I got the Bills, woohoo! I'm still gonna drop them.
Matthew drafted the Bills defense, and Griffin like dropped to his knees and started like bowing down to Matthew.
Unfortunately, I just say go Bills though.
Whoever just says go Bills no matter what Bills
Yeah, no,
player
that's
you
true.
draft.
Go Bills.
Go
Yeah.
Bills.
All right, now we're gonna judge the top 300 overall. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Who's 300?
Yeah, who is the 300th best fantasy football player? Well, that's
Oh,
1,000.
Oh, a
So that's a,
thousand.
a
Byron
1,000.
Mitchell. Okay.
Just
Um,
all these
Car-
fake people. All these fake people.
oh
Carson
my
Steele.
God.
now I just have to like guess
Fact
where.
Oh,
they're-
Chad, you can still draft Chad Henne.
The fact that they're ranking 1,000 players is crazy.
Yeah. Complete. What, sortable? Okay, I'm sorting now. I'm sorting. Okay. Oh,
ESPN's rankings are the ones that matter.
we're
So
getting closer. 300. Oh, here we go. Isaiah Davis.
Yeah.
wow, it doesn't even have a photo.
Who even
Yeah.
is that?
What do you mean?
A
Who's
running back on the Jets, obviously.
God damn. Who the hell is that?
Eric Gray.
South Dakota State?
Yeah, John, do you know
Got
this?
it.
Do you know this man?
Isaiah Davis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's
Do I spy a Chase Edmonds sighting?
Yes, Chase
Oh
Edmonds
my God.
on the Bucks.
it's weird
Yeah.
because like he was like pretty decent on the Cardinals and now he's
Literally so. Oh, Ty
now he's not a
Johnson.
person.
Damian Pierce is that low too? Is he really
Well,
that shitty?
Well, they have Joe Mixon now and he sucked on his own.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
was pretty
so, like, yeah, he
awful.
wasn't good on his own and now he has Joe Mixon, so it actually makes sense.
Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey.
Oh
Zay
my
Jones.
Zay Jones.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Hey.
Oh wow, yeah, he's way down
Oh,
here.
John,
Okay, I just
Darius
clicked
Slayton. I feel like you've had him on your teams a lot.
He is
Oh, definitely.
He looks exactly the
John's
same.
a truther of Slayton. Come on now.
You love Darius Slayton.
being projected 118 puts you at 286. Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, Slayton is extremely boomer bust. It's usually 99% busting nowadays.
Yeah.
Busting.
No, I was about to say,
I
wow,
knew you were
really?
gonna say that.
Oh my God,
So-
Tank Bixby.
Big
Tank
Bixby.
Bixby.
One of the
Tank.
best.
Tank,
be-
baby.
One of the best names.
Look at
Second
these.
best tank in the NFL.
Hunter Henry, Matt. You like him?
I love Hunter Henry. Who's one of
Oh
my
my
guys.
God, Mr. Tua.
Not
Oh,
not
dude.
not CEH, bro.
Clyde sucks.
Mhm.
Oh my God. I remember Cam was like, who wants Clyde Edwards-Helaire? And no one responded to him ever. I said, you can keep him.
Yeah, Clyde is not great. Well,
Pikachu is just 10 times better. Mr. Isaiah Pacheco.
You say Pikachu.
Yeah, this guy, look at this guy on TikTok, and he always calls Isaiah Pacheco Pikachu.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Well, I think we've gone over the rankings in a satisfactory manner. I think all of Matthew's takes were bad. Mine were good, and we're good.
Okay, what take of mine don't you like?
Honestly,
I don't know.
put Jake Moody up higher than that.
Where is he? 7?
Yeah, he's better
Yeah,
than
I
that.
would.
He's
Just
better
'cause
than
the
the Gibson
offense
Boys.
is good.
Yes.
I don't really have a strong opinion, so
Dude, honestly, Jake Moody should be third.
I think any of these top 12 kickers, you're probably going to be like equally in a good situation.
You're just yeah, like you said,
You'll
you're
be
drafting
fine.
you're drafting the
Except-
offense.
for this one. Brandon
Wait,
Aubrey.
you think he should be number one and then
I think Brandon Aubrey is easily the number one best.
I agree with John.
Yeah,
The,
I think.
Tucker, the GOAT. You gotta go
Look
with
at
the
the
GOAT.
difference.
I mean
in the
Tucker's probably the most accurate.
one. Yeah, I don't care. 181 last season versus Tucker's 160.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean Tucker is always going to be such a safe pick. But
Carabell
like,
is a
there's
more-
always
He's more consistent, safe, probably.
yeah, but I feel like the
Carroll
Ravens
putting him at
just
4 is crazy.
Yeah.
score more touchdowns than they do field goals a lot.
Who's his one? Oh wait, let me see.
Like
Carabell-
Brandon Aubrey
Aubrey.
kicked so many
Yeah.
field goals for freaking Cowboys. It was crazy.
Jake
Brandon
Hill.
Aubrey at 4. You're Field Yates. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that
Field-
stinks.
Don't
Field Yates.
disrespect Mr. Yates.
I'll have a conversation with Yates after this, and
Dude, they got a kicker that's on
Contact.
IR.
Contact him.
Can we look at
Michael
that?
Badgley.
An IR kicker? What happened to him?
Yeah, well, it's the Lions kicker that they had to replace with.
What
Jake
What happened to him? His hamstring happened.
Oh, I guess.
I
So.
guess something with his hammy.
He got hurt, and then the Lions picked up Jake Bates. who is unlisted. Oh
No, he's down there.
I like how he's below Badgley. That's fire. Why is Badgley even here?
Oh my God! Wait, who's the Cardinals kicker? Oh, it's Prater still.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh
really?
my God! I really thought he retired. He's so old.
What happened to Phil Dawson?
Phil Dawson retired like 2-3 years ago.
I
Yeah,
know.
he was ancient.
Oh my God! When he was kicking for the card, like when I played Madden 18, Phil Dawson's still on the team. I'm like, God, you look so old. And you're
Yeah.
just like a 40-year-old man kicking a ball.
Is that the newest Madden you have is 18?
Oh, well, I'm gonna get 25 probably soon when I get paid.
Get that bread.
Get that bread, get that money.
All
Will
right.
Reichard, top 10.
That's you heard it here, folks. That's a Vikings fan saying his
Yeah.
offense is going to finish top 10 without wide receiver. That's pretty damn good, and their rookie quarterback that just pretty much died.
Reichard is a weapon.
Reichard is not even going to probably finish top 15.
Look up his college stats. Will Reichard.
We're gonna look at Will Reichard college stats. Okay.
Yeah, look up some photos of him too.
This is. I wonder if it'll switch to college now. Oh, here we go. Boom. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
all
was on.
that.
He
Roll
was on
Tide.
Bama.
Got all the young guys in their tuxedos.
7%. Anything over 80 is good. 2020 was insane.
100%.
Yeah. 2019. Geez, what they have Matthew Lonsdale kicking?
Yeah,
Okay.
Honestly, real.
Yeah. I mean those numbers are okay, but they're not Zane Gonzalez.
yeah. Let's take a look at Zane Gonzalez. Is he still in the league?
No,
Oh,
he did really bad when he got into the league.
he had his run. Yeah, look, 3 teams. That's pretty good.
Well, he kicked in 91% with Carolina and then didn't play after that.
Damn,
Yeah, he had 12 games, 91%. Anyway, interesting.
what a boss.
He must have had a really bad game.
Dude, that's just insanity. The amount of field goals he kicked.
Arizona State, baby. He does hold the NCAA record for most field goals made.
Really? Still?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know actually if it's still NCAA record for most field goals made. Christopher Dunn. So not anymore, but he's number 2.
Where's Reichard on that list?
Not here. Oh,
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
9.
Oh, look at him.
Look at that man.
Oh,
that's
I
a man
love-
that's ready to.
Yeah,
love
look
the
at
photo.
that.
That's the
That's
greatest
a that's
picture
a
they
man
can
that's
get of him.
ready to rock and roll.
That is
No, he's a
awesome.
cutie. He's a cutie.
All righty. Well, that is going to conclude.
Wait. Go back to his
Wait,
Wikipedia.
hold on.
No
1 second.
concluding.
Where he became the all-time NCAA Division I scoring leader.
Oh my God, he's older than me.
Top 10.
Yeah.
He was
Oh, I thought
born
it was
in
gonna be-
Hoover, Alabama.
Yeah,
So here's what
Hoover, Alabama.
let's read through some of this history here.
I'll read through Hoover, Alabama history.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Oh, you are crazy.
You might want to know.
You are
That's-
insane.
For the Patreon.
Exactly.
Hey, Matt, you're cooking.
All right. Well, I'll let everyone look at Isaiah Davis's non-photo.
Let's go.
Jets.
What a great episode, honestly. What a just silly, whimsical time this was.
Yeah, that's
Truly.
Another big happy birthday to the man, the myth, the legend.
That's right.
It was great to be here. It was great to be here. I've been listening since your Champions Corner days, so
You know,
A
I
long
appreciate
time ago.
I appreciate you taking the time to remember who we were in the beginning. You know, I think that's huge. I
yeah.
think that's great.
all righty. That's going to conclude episode 3. We'll see you guys next week for after the final preseason week before real football.
Honestly, and the next person that's going to be joining next week is a dear old friend of ours, and he goes by the name Trevor Rapp.
Oh my God.
Trevor Rapp will be on this podcast
Wild.
next week.
The fans are in for a treat.
Honestly,
Yeah.
he's quite the man. Shout out Trevor, honestly.
Heck
Truly.
yeah.
I've already shouted him out, but
Shout him
shout
out.
it again.
Shout out Trevor.
Shout out
All
Trevor.
right.
One
Oh.
love.
One love, one Trevor.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Later.
Later, Gator.
Adios.